Hello everyone and welcome to the Kia EV9 GT, the powerful version of the EV9. Like the normal version wasn't powerful enough. If your company has electric cars as company cars, of course you want your employee to charge at home. It's cheaper for you and it's easier for the employee. Tronity has a software solution for you to know how much you have to pay your employee for charging at home. With the Fleet Manager you manage your employees and your cars. Tronity connects to the cars and knows exactly when the car is charging at home and how much. And then you get an easy monthly bill for your employee. If you want to know more, there's a link in the description below. We have a 99 kWh battery, 96 kWh can be used. Double LTP range is 510 kilometers. We have all-wheel drive with 508 horsepower, 4.6 seconds here to 100 kilometers an hour. Top speed 220. Charging AC with 11 kilowatt and DC with a peak of 206 kilowatt. As every Kia electric, we have vehicle to load, an adapter you can put on your charge port, and there's a socket inside the car as well. Both can give you up to 3.5 kilowatt. The interior is exactly the same as a normal EV9 except for the seats and a bit of the stitching color. The yellow is everywhere, like the brake calipers, it's on the steering wheel and everything. It's the GT. But we have the same space in the trunk. There's not a lot of space down here. This is not a lot of space. We have a 12 volt 180 watt plug here, and here's our power socket, like I said. And then we also have the buttons to put these two seats down and the front seats as well, and it will go down electrically, which is really cool. And in the front I still have my frunk. Charging cable fits here nicely, and there's even more space then. We have a 6-seat configuration, so the second row has 2 seats as well, and these are also, they have way more side support. There's enough headroom, no problem. We have the air vents and climate control here on the ceiling, and these seats can be adjusted the same way as the front ones, amazingly, and it also has heating and ventilation. This is so cool. The third row doesn't have that, but you still have buttons to put the seats forward. We have 2 USB-Cs here, a thing you can take out, which is so cool, 2 cup holders, and a lot of things where you can hold on, and pockets. There's so much legroom. Look at this, it's amazing. Like I said, in the front it's pretty much the same except for the yellow accents, the GT button, and the seats have way more side support. You can barely move in these, and they're a bit harder. But we have seat ventilations, seat heating, of course, steering wheel heater, 2 memory spots. We have the normal controls, which we're going to go through in a second. You can adjust them electrically in any way. 2 USB-Cs here in the front. You can close the cup holders. We have a second compartment here. That's a bit small. Wireless charging for one phone and a lot of pockets. And the headroom is astonishing. When it comes to interacting with the car, it's exactly the same as the normal Kia EV9. We have our normal infotainment system that you can't change. It's just you see everything right there. Your cockpit is the same. It can change. You can set it to 3 different views, or it goes with the drive mode. We have our cruise control on the left, music and other things. So your design here, what you see in the middle. Also here, your trip meters still have the same 3 trip meters. We have light on the left, wipers on the right. We have pedal shifters that go from 0 regen to I-pedal, which is 1 pedal drive, strongest regen. Our gear and selector is still down here, extra stock, and your on button is on there as well. What we have though different is the GT button. When you press this, you get into GT mode, most power, and a bit of stuff is restricted, and you see the temperature of I think maybe this is the setting for steering, suspension, and the motor, I guess. And you can go out to my drive, and you can go back to normal as well. Can I change that, the GT mode? No, you cannot change the climate is here also the same. You can interact with it here, but here you can also change the temperature, airflow, and where does it go. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I started vlogging on my third channel, Behind the Battery. So everything that happens around the car, or if I get new info about something, really awesome. Subscribe and watch. Driving the EV9 GT, I always want to say EV6. The EV9 GT, so it's still, even though this is the sporty version with sporty suspension and everything and a lot of power, it's still very, very comfortable. It's very quiet. It's nice. I like it. The seats need the ventilation so bad. We still have the same turn off the overspeed warning with long press on the mute button and turn lane assist off with long press on the steering assist button. That's still there. I have a few drive modes. I have Sport, Eco, Normal, GT and My Drive. Regen, I love one pedal drive. It's amazing. If you use it in Eco, be aware that the front motor means it's on then as well to get the most regen. When you drive Eco mode normally, without this, you have a bit more range because the front motor is then not doing anything. Cruise control is also the same. You press here, activate it, set the speed. You can turn on steering assist on and off. It still has the same thing when you turn cruise control off, that steering assist stays on. On the highway, steering assist turns on automatically if you have set that in your infotainment system. You have a few settings for the distance, different settings. What is it, 4? Yeah, 4 distances. Today I'm not gonna do this with the cameras because it's gonna be too shaky and everything is falling around. But yesterday I drove a bit into corners faster, and it's great. And it's weird because you have a gigantic SUV, it's a tank, and then you drive in a corner and it feels very sport car-like. They did really well with the suspension. Even in normal mode, doesn't have to be in GT mode. You have comfort, quietness, and still a lot of power, and amazing in corners. And the seats are of course incredible for that. They're made for that. I need the seat ventilation already. But of course we have to do a little acceleration test. Can we get to the 4.6 seconds? This car has 21-inch wheels, 285s on all 4 tires on. And then we go on the highway, see how at 130 the loudness is in here, and then we try to drive the top speed of 220. I love the steering. It's not too light, not too hard, not too strong, and it's not extremely direct. I find it precise. I like it a lot. Whew. Impressive. This gigantic heavy SUV, 4.57 seconds. Incredible. When you floor it, it takes a tiny bit till it takes the power, but then it just goes. No spinning wheels or anything. Amazing. Oh, 130 is amazing. It's so quiet. When the highway is not uncomfortable, you feel that it's a bit more sporty, but it's fine. Yeah, when you drive over 200, even at 200, you really notice, since it's just such a big car, when you drive by a truck. So you feel the wind and the car moves around. But overall, it's, for the size, pretty stable. So impressive. again. Alright, let's talk about the EV9 GT. It's a lot of money, but you get also a lot. You get really great power, great acceleration, and I feel it's okay at top speed. I will make an extra video and try it a bit more, because sometimes I'm wrong with just driving a minute, then driving it 20 minutes. Consumption, of course, is a bit higher. Range is not that amazing then, which makes sense. But overall, I see the difference and feel the difference if you like the sportiness from the normal EV9 to this GT. And I get it, it's worth it if you like the power. The same for the seats in the corner, but it's still comfortable. I like it a lot. It's a great car. They've done well. But of course, it comes with a price. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, but that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.